This presentation on HOA management, the 5 most significant challenges facing American neighborhoods, is brought to you by Associated Asset Management. For successful HOA management, every board member must pay particular attention to the most pressing challenges facing homeowners today. Certain trends are having a dramatic impact on communities. Greater diversity, evolving technology, a faster pace of life, and a host of other transformations all contribute to a less connected, distracted, and more self-absorbed U.S. population. AAM noticed these unsettling trends throughout its communities and decided to conduct an in-depth research study. The new report unveiled a wealth of information board members must consider in their HOA management plans. Challenge number 1, affecting HOA management. The traditional stereotypes may no longer hold true. The days of the 1950s stereotypes of the American dream seem a long way off. According to the AAM study, today's families still value home ownership. In fact, the study found that more than 70% of HOA homeowners surveyed believe the American dream includes buying a home. A New York Times and CBS News poll conducted in June 2011 found similar results. However, of the approximately 90% of those who said homeownership is still an important part of the American dream, nearly 25% said their home was underwater. For many of these homeowners, the American dream was turned into a nightmare. Challenge number 2, affecting HOA management. A more diverse population and living arrangements. Thanks to the devastating effects of the housing crisis, the suburbs have been hit harder economically than cities. In a March 2012 study conducted by the New York Times and the Daily Beast, more than 1 million suburbanites nationwide are living below poverty line compared to city dwellers. On the national level, other demographic dynamics affect communities. For example, the U.S. marriage rate is at a record low. The new norms include multicultural families, unwed parents, foster families, divorced adults, diverse unions, adoption with no marriage, marrying after a baby, single parents, and multi-generational homes, according to the U.S. Census, U.S. Today, 2012, and Parents.com. According to the AAM study findings, Arizona HOA communities represent a major exception. Fortunately, these communities seem to have bucked many of the negative trends affecting families and home ownership. Nearly 2/3 of neighbors surveyed indicated they live with a spouse. Challenge number 3, affecting HOA management. A feeling of greater instability among Americans. As can be expected, the economy remains a top concern for most Americans. An October 2011 Reason opinion poll found 47% of respondents ranked jobs and unemployment as their 2 main worries. These findings were consistent with the AAM study. Arizona homeowners are more anxious about the economy, family, and finances. Challenge number 4, affecting HOA management. More Americans have become distracted and disconnected. Technology has improved life in many ways, but it also causes people to communicate more through gadgets than in person. When face-to-face communication is minimized, people become increasingly disconnected. And when people are cut off from each other, they are more likely to become dissatisfied with their lives. An important finding in AAM study indicated that 67% of Arizona respondents believe that neighbors affect their happiness somewhat or a lot. Challenge number 5, affecting HOA management. Neighborhood relationships are struggling. A stateofneighbors.com study from July 27, 2011 found that nationally only 25% of Americans know most or all of their neighbors' names. In Arizona, nearly 2/3 of Arizona homeowners surveyed know some of their neighbors by name, and only 25% know most neighbors by name. The AAM study concluded Arizona homeowners primarily expect their HOA board to keep their neighborhood clean, safe, and financially solvent, but they also would like their HOA to help increase positive interactions between neighbors. To help promote the best possible HOA management, AAM's research report highlights the challenges facing American neighborhoods. The report sheds light on how HOA boards can overcome these difficulties. The findings highlight what members must know to survive and even thrive in a complicated environment. To download a copy of the report, you can visit AssociatedAsset.com and search for the 5 most significant challenges facing American neighborhoods. AAM works with many of the largest home building and community development companies in the U.S., such as Del Webb and Pulte, Shell Homes, Meritage Homes, Founded in 1990, AAM employs 370 people and manages nearly 400 homeowners associations in the United States. AAM is dedicated to delivering total peace of mind to the board of directors and homeowners in the communities it manages. About the author. Susan Williams is the Vice President of Business Development and Marketing at AAM Community Management, one of America's most respected homeowner association management companies. You can learn more about HOA management by visiting associatedasset.com.